So crazy. Let's see here. Celine, since John's not here, do you want to take on Major Allen's role just for now?
Which one?
The Sergeant Major Allen under
Yeah.
John. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then let's see here. Do you want to do Doctor's Song? So along with Paige, if that's okay. Hello.
I'm not sure you want me to do it.
No, I definitely said Ina. Can she hear me? Is she on?
What's up?
Are you able to also do the Dr. Song role since she's not here right now for episode 1?
I think so. My script is currently printing, so I have a physical copy in front of me. So give me 2 minutes.
That's fine. I'm trying to figure out how to. Well, there we go. There we go.
Also, I replaced the voice of Naomi in From the Ashes. I looked it up because I couldn't remember.
That's all right. That's all right. And then who else is here? Alfarad. Do you want to do Ming for now? Well, there's a couple of them. We have Ming. I thought Giggly was supposed to be here. We might skip that scene. It's not like super important. Since none of the characters are actually here, we might just skip that one. We'll see how this flows. Wait for everyone to get ready. Hello.
Dog for being wild. Sorry about that.
Just wanted to see how everybody was doing while we're waiting.
Still printing. Almost done. Last page.
Like 15 pages if you don't do it back and forth.
It's more or less my printer not realizing has paper in it.
That sounds about right. Home printers, I mean.
I'd say it feels great to have 10 of us here, then I realised we got one that's a bot recording, the other being the director's alt account, so all of a sudden that number becomes very small.
It's enough.
Better than nothing.
It's enough.
Oh no, I'm just glad that we got the 2 main-ins. That's what me and Tempest and Hesh, we discussed a couple meetings ago that we really wanted to have Paige and Paxton at the very base minimum for a read through. So it's actually amazing that you guys have all turned out, because it means this will flow a lot better than if it was just Lindsay and Flynn. So on behalf of Tempest and the rest of the team, thanks for turning up.
You're welcome.
It'll be fun.
Thank you for so quickly changing the schedule so I could make it also, because I entirely forgot I had an appointment.
100% on Tempest there. Hopefully everything went okay with the appointment and you got everything sorted.
Funny story, she canceled on me.
Oh, wow.
She texted me a little bit early, and she just like last time when you guys had the meet and greet, and I couldn't make it because I had a migraine. In similar fashion, she's like, I tried to work through my sinus infection and my allergies to make it so I could do it for you guys because it's just telehealth. But she's like, I'm not my 100%, so I don't want to give that to you guys. And I'm like, totally understand, not a big deal.
Hey, at least you have a counselor that's able to make that call. I mean, it's always something good.
Yeah, she's really nice. We've worked with her for at least 6 months now.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I think we can.
And I will have to drop off at 7, though. Unfortunately, with the moving, I had scheduled the 2-hour time frame with the wife.
Hey, man, you
God.
gotta listen. You gotta listen to the boss.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that.
Take back
Okay, are we all set?
I think so.
I'm good to go.
Okay. All right. So, take it away. I think we're gonna not do scene 3. We'll do up to scene 1 and scene 2 of this. I think that should be good.
Okay,
I'm gonna mute myself.
just go ahead. Yeah, is that?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah. Headhunters Season 3, Episode 1, Matchblade. Scene 1. Exterior Rebel Base, morning. Scene starts with a close-up of a guard looking at a monitor. The monitor glitches and the guard notices. He moves over to it, perturbed. The monitor continues to glitch until suddenly words appear on the screen. Each word looks like it's being typed from a message board. Look behind you. The guard is taken aback and then turns around startled. Behind him is an armored Spartan. She does a slight nod and then punches the guard. Whoomp! A sound effect enhances the blow and the guard slumps down, knocked out. Immediately, the Spartan walks over to the computer and begins typing furiously. A wide shot of the area reveals several other guards roaming around. The camera zooms in to reveal the Spartan is in some sort of hub area. Over the comms, a voice booms.
You had no idea that was going to work. Why are you taking chances?
The guards would have shifted in 10 minutes. This was the only opportunity I could take.
Well, I'd hurry it up if I were you. We don't have much time, Tiller.
The voice is revealed to be another Spartan. A fade out to the exterior of the hub reveals he is hidden in a brush, not too far from Spartan Tiller. He has a sniper and is following her movements closely. Quick cut to Paige in the hub of computers, frantically pacing as time runs out.
I'm not going to go through this with you again. Faulty equipment will lead to... Wait,
I'm sorry, I
Oh,
missed.
I think that's
Yeah,
Paige's
you
line
missed
up there.
some, yeah.
Yeah.
Frantically pacing as time runs out.
This. Okay, I'm sorry.
Alright.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Then how about you buy me some? It's your fault that we're behind schedule.
I'm not going to go through this again. Faulty equipment will lead to...
Will lead to faulty results. I get it. I get it. And done. I got the data and erased the hard drive. Are we ready to go, Pax?
No, not yet. Hold position.
What? Tell me what's happening. I can't see anything in this damn hub.
The innies. They're scrambling. Running straight towards you. They must know we're here.
Paxton notices several soldiers looking bewildered and moving towards Paige's location. Suddenly, loud alarms blare.
If that's the case, it looks like Plan B.
Paige backs up.
What are you doing? Tiller? Paige!
Whoop!
Paige whoops with exhilaration and crashes through the window, slamming into a group of insurrectionist soldiers and guards. She instantly grapples with one of the soldiers, subduing him, but becomes overcome with gunfire as they spray bullets at her.
Damn it!
I'm so sorry. Are you going to sit there all day, or are you going to help? Sorry.
Paxton, it's all right. Paxton snipes a few of the assailants, hitting them in the back in the legs. This gives Paige a temporary respite, and she moves towards an exit.
Thanks. I'm heading to our rendezvous. I'd get there soon if I were you, Pax.
On my way. Ah!
Suddenly, two wasps, UNSC vehicles, appear in the sky and begin to fire at Paxton with their turrets. The Spartan deploys a drop shield barrier, but it quickly diminished. However, this gives him enough time to jump off of the building rooftops and turn around. Mid-air, he shoots his sniper into the rotor of one of the wasps. The vehicle veers off course. Meanwhile, Paige is fighting through a horde of insurrectionists. She has found a shotgun and is mowing through the line. The two Spartans meet up in the alley, but are suddenly surrounded by more wasps and soldiers. The two Spartans end up back to back and look at each other.
Stop. Halt the simulation.
The music in the background halts immediately. Suddenly, the insurrectionist soldiers lower their weapons and look around. Paige and Paxton also lower their weapons. At the bottom of the screen, text scrolls. UNSC training simulation. January 24th, 2557. Out from the crowd, a large soldier walks in.
Can someone explain to me what the hell happened here? Was this a sim or a goddamn video game?
The sergeant is furious at the Spartans as he storms up to them, fuming.
Never in my life have I seen such egregious behavior. This was supposed to be a simple stealth mission, and yet you two blow up half the bazaar and injure valuable personnel.
Sergeant Major, the mission changed once they spotted us.
And who told you that?
Well, I...
Maybe we wanted to test your resolve, to see how you two would react when something goes wrong in a mission. And both of you reacted poorly.
Sergeant Major, with all due respect, we did successfully take the data as ordered.
And what would that data drive do if you both died?
The Spartans remain silent.
Spartan Tiller, you are too rash with your decisions. You don't communicate properly with your partner. And Spartan Knight, you are too timid. If you had warned your teammate earlier, you both might have gotten out of this without being seen. Soldiers of your caliber should do better. Paxton, you trained with the best. And Paige, what would your father think?
Paige stiffens.
I wouldn't know what my father would think. He's been dead for 7 years.
Yes. Well, he was a good man. Sim troopers, you are dismissed. Head to the infirmary, and if those stun rounds sting too much, apply some MOA juice. It takes the heat off.
The soldiers who were felled by Paige and Paxton earlier rise up groaning. A few limp off to the side. Paige nods apologetically to the guy she punched in the face.
Honestly, I don't know what to do with you. You both made it through the Spartan 4 program, and you had your augmentations. But to aim for headhunters, we need team players. On missions, you only have each other to rely on. I've seen real headhunters in action. They're a match blade, made for each other. I need you two to be that for the UNSC.
Yes, Sergeant Major.
Yes, Sergeant Major.
You two need to be debriefed. But first, hit the showers.
Debriefed by who?
The Grim Reaper.
Paige and Paxton look at each other. Scene ends. Before we move on, how did you guys feel about that?
I had fun.
I
Yeah,
think it felt
And
really
at
good.
one point.
Yeah, it was really fun.
You three sounded beautiful together. It really did sound great.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry. My phone keeps messing up. But yeah, it sounded really good. And I like little ad libs that they'll put in there. Feel free to. Sometimes it's better. It works more naturally. if we have some.
Yeah, I like that too. It flowed more naturally from. It seemed like from the character. That was cool.
Lord
The
Reem.
God damn it was so quiet. I started laughing and I'm so
Me
sorry. It was just like
saying "God damn it" was really quiet.
it faded in. It just made me laugh because I only heard the tail end of it instead of the whole phrase.
What
It
you're
just
saying?
caught me off guard.
It was basically like "God damn it."
Pretty much.
Yeah, the narration was on point. That was a funny part. Okay, so Ina, as the only other female here, I think you're gonna do Aliana's song. She's up in the next scene.
Okay, did I mess up my script? No, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Whatever voice you want to do for her, if you want to do the same, it doesn't matter.
Well, I'm not gonna do anything too annoying.
Okay.
Promise. They've got heart.
They need a brain. Honestly, is this the best Section 2 could come up with?
They've scored the highest on their individual exams. Though it's true their compatibility is not as high as we would hope.
Then how come they've gotten this far? This is not a game. The UNSC is not resurrecting the Headhunter program just for it to fail the initial tests.
I completely understand, Admiral. The sergeant is doing his best to train the prospective headhunters, but he is no Mendez. We just need more time to fill out the roster.
Must I remind you, Dr. Song, we are at war. It might be a cold war, but it is a war nonetheless. The Covenant claims to be our ally, but our duty is to make sure they remained crippled and divided.
The Admiral walks around from the hologram. She pulls up a video of insurrection activity.
I should say we have a two-front war. The insurrectionists are emboldened now that we have a truce with the Covenant. I'm sure you've read the reports.
Yes, Admiral, I have.
Then you know what's at stake. Insurrectionists' cells are acquiring copious amounts of Covenant weapons and circulating them in the black market. If we don't stop them before it's too late...
It could give rise to another war, one the UNSC is not prepared to win.
Exactly. So you shape up those Spartans. I want them ready for a field test.
So soon after the simulations? I wouldn't advise.
It's not up to me. The brass wants to see if this scrapped project is worth it. They want to see if those headhunters have what it takes. Do you believe in them, Aliana?
I do.
Good. Then send them in.
Scene ends. Wow, that was powerful.
I'm sorry, Phoenix's performance is actually intimidating. Holy shit!
It
Yeah.
felt like something.
Yeah.
It felt like something from the movie, like the old Legends movies and stuff. So like a proper authoritative voice. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, honey. I'm really a marshmallow at heart.
It was so good, so good.
No, it was good. It was great.
Like, am I talking to Halsey? What the hell?
It did feel like that, didn't it?
Oh my god,
Some
dude!
of those words are hard to say. Insurrectionist. Yeah.
No, it really is hard to say. I don't know why they had to name themselves that. I didn't pick the name. Okay, all right. It's
Wow.
It had me both excited and anxious at the same time. I was like, "Oh my god, dude! I would not want a scolding from this woman."
To be honest, I was just soaking it all in. It was great. Yeah, Lindsay, you bounced off really well,
absolutely.
actually.
Oh,
You smashed
cool.
that. Stepping in as well for this read through. You really gave Phoenix something to bounce off.
That's right, because I will cut you down at the knees.
Okay, that's just creepy.
knees to cut down. I'm only 5 feet tall.
Me too.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
How do we? Okay, it's okay. I'm short too. It's fine.
I wish I could relate. I keep running into door frames and I kind of fucking hate it.
Oh, boo-hoo.
You know,
Dog.
just sitting in the grocery store.
Do you know how hard it is to find clothes when you're 6'3" and built like a twig?
No.
Kind of.
Finding shoes for me is always the problem. Anyway,
How do y'all feel about? Because we don't have any of the characters for season 3. How do y'all feel about going to episode 2, where I think we have most everybody?
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
I don't know.
Okay.
Do you need to print it out, or can you do it on your phone? I don't know.
I'm not gonna. I almost lost the Discord call when trying to get to the script. So
Okay.
if we
Do you
want to
want me
have a
to-
brief intermission for people to go get a drink while I print the second episode for it.
Yeah,
If
I
that's
think.
cool with you.
Well, the Kareem here has to go.
Yeah,
and
he's only
7.
got another. He's
Hey,
got
how
to leave
about-
us soon.
About
I think I
25
can.
minutes.
I think I could share my screen. Well, how long do you think it's gonna take to print while we're talking? Just like a ballpark.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we got
that's-
that. I think we can do it.
That's doable. I mean, we did fly through those 2 scenes, to be honest. So
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not that long of episodes. Most of it's like.
no, but
No, when I read
a
them
lot
ahead
of
of
it's
time,
going to
so
be
I
the
kind of knew what I was getting
cinematics
into.
and the stuff that's filmed that will take up the extra time. You see.
Yeah.
Okay, now I got to get out of this to find the next episode. All
Print.
So,
Print.
Laka laka
I'm gonna
boom.
mute myself while this prints because my printer is loud.
Excuse me. Okay.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
yeah, I printed this a while ago. I think
Dignity, always dignity.
this would be good for behind the scenes content. Okay, I can when I'm like 4 episodes in and I need to halt because the game won't let me play, and I can put this in for extra content.
That and those sweet bloopers reels.
Oh,
Yeah. Be sure to send me that, because what I'm gonna do is, so in the book or whatever, in the movie, y'all's characters will like say your line, and then we do the blooper. Their head will like move up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'll
like
be
old,
fun.
like old school,
Yeah.
Pixar.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually record that or machinimate that, and that'll be fun.
I like that.
Oh my god, I can't believe I said that again. Yeah.
Yeah, literally just put the word insurrectionist in every single sentence, and you'll have plenty of material.
Oh,
I'll do like a
trust
blue-
me, I will be flubbing that word many times before I finally get it. Oh yes.
Now every time that it says,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do
yeah.
like the beep sound
Yeah.
effect I'm gonna do like beep.
Yeah, beep. Yeah.
Insurrectionist.
Insurrectionist. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Insurrection.
Oh, my.
Fuck.
There's
I always
while I'm
stumble on the
reading that
three-letter
one,
words.
there's one speech there that I know there is no way I'm hitting all these beats the first time I read this. This is not happening.
Yeah, which one is that? I'm trying to think. How many lines do you have in this one? Patch has a lot towards the end. Like,
Oh
he's
God, he
going
does.
Yeah. I have a whole
dun,
conversation.
dun, 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 dun.
Ah, yes, the smart ass AI. I'm so ready for it.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
so excited.
Dun, 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 dun.
You guys are so nice. You sound great. I'm like nervous I'm just like so nervous. I don't even know.
I'm not gonna. Okay, listen.
You guys sound great.
I listened to your audition, and your fucking audition genuinely made me laugh. So you should not be nervous at all. You're gonna fucking kill this role.
It was
No, thank you.
me, Tempest, Tesh. We were all just sat we loved it so much. Got a big grin. We were like, please, say you're still up for this role, because we listened to your audition for Patch, and there was a few people that auditioned for Patch, and a few other ones that came in after the fact.
A lot of people audition for Patch, at least 7 or 8.
I think we got through, and then we were going through the auditions, and then we came to yours, and it happened for pretty much most of you, where we'd hear these auditions that they just stand out. They're just so on point for what we have created, the backstory to these characters to be, And so when you come out with this, to be honest, sounds like it could be one of the AIs from Halo Infinite. You know, we kind of the personality that we aim to achieve. It was just like, yeah, no, this is our guy. Just here. So don't be nervous because you're with a team that we think you will mesh well with, and you saw the others mesh well, and that's why you're intimidated. But you're part of the puzzle too, mate. You're part of the
thank
puzzle.
you.
Here's another point to make. I don't pretend like I'm not nervous every time I go to a table read or a meet and greet. I'm always nervous. I've done plenty of voice acting parts. I still get nervous.
No shame in it at all, ever.
Oh yeah, every time.
No shame.
Y'all got it easy. I gotta write this stuff, okay?
Yeah,
I gotta make it.
yeah.
I have like a whole person dedicated to make sure I don't have any spelling errors, and they still slip through.
It's
I'm
the
sorry,
curse of writing. It's like you look at it a million times and you figure, I
Yeah.
got all these suckers. And then the first paragraph, you're like, oh my God, how did I miss that? There it is.
Yes, so often. I think these are all good. These first 4 episodes are like good. Right now, Grizz, my editor, is working on 5 through 7, so they're gonna be 7 for this season. And I'm thinking we're gonna have 2 seasons,
Okay.
maybe 5. It just really just depends, but 2 for sure.
2 seasons, well, maybe 5, yeah.
I'm
1,
sorry.
2, 5, 3,
No,
sir.
I mean
okay.
3.
One,
Isn't
two,
that
yeah.
a Monty Python sketch?
We had 2
I think
already.
it is.
Destiny counting.
So we had 2 already. So it'll be 5 in total, okay? But 3 in this iteration.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do have my script, so if we're
Okay.
okay to go, we can go.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I
Cool.
think we can go ahead and jump into it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just launch into it. Scene 1. Exterior UNSC base, afternoon. UNSC Watchtower, January 24th, 2557. Scene opens up upon a bustling military compound. Soldiers are running about. Trucks are driving on the road and equipment is being lifted. Paige and Paxton are in a locker room. Interior UNSC base locker room, afternoon.
Well, that was a shit show.
It didn't have to be. If you would just listen to my orders.
I did what my gut told me.
Did you ever consider that your gut might be wrong? Did you think maybe I needed to be clued in on my partner going AWOL?
You never take any chances, Pax.
And you take too many. I'm not here to play games. We're Spartans, Tiller. You heard the sergeant. Headhunters are the best of the best.
I know, and I'm sorry. I'll follow your lead from the I'll follow your lead on the next simulation.
If there is a next sim, you might be right. You might be right about one thing. I'm too timid in the field.
Maybe that's why they paired us up, to balance each other out.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, Paige, why was Alan taking a run at you? What was all that stuff about your pops?
I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, don't be like that. We're partners.
Just drop it, okay? It's a memory I don't need.
Alan said he was a hero.
He was a bastard, and that's all that mattered.
All right, all right. I'll let it go.
Sorry. It's just, all my life I've been compared to my father. I'm just afraid they're right.
Who was he?
Have you ever heard about the Prophet's Hand?
Weren't they the elites directly under the prophets? They did all their dirty work.
I'm surprised you knew that much. Most of them were wiped out before the UNSC even learned about the Prophets.
How? Who could do something that daring?
My father, Cyrus Tiller. As my voice breaks.
Honest, that was the perfect time to do it.
Your father was Cyrus?
Yeah, he was. The great Commander Cyrus, and Dad of the Year. He died hunting them down 7 years, a day ago, matter of fact.
That's crazy. I didn't know he
Yeah.
led those missions. I'm sorry, Paige.
Yep, Dad took all kinds of risks, too. Maybe that's where I learned it from.
Before Paxton can say anything to comfort Paige, a voice echoes through the speakers, slightly irritated.
Spartan Knight and Spartan Tiller, please report to operations. Quickly, if you don't mind.
So soon? We aren't scheduled for a debrief for an hour.
Must be important. Let's head up there.
Scene ends. Go straight into the next one, or how are you feeling about this, Tempest?
Just another. I'm gonna do this, Audrey.
Move straight in, or
All right. Who wants to play Audrey real quick? She only has a couple lines.
It's a,
Yeah.
a female? Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah. It's Audrey.
I can do it. Yeet.
Let's go.
brilliant. Scene 2. Exterior UNSC base afternoon. UNSC Watchtower, January 24th, 2557. Paxton and Page walk out of the showers. Dozens of soldiers mill about the compound. Vehicles and large equipment are shown.
What do you think this is about?
If I was a betting man, our miserable failure of a sim.
Alan already chewed us out in the field. I doubt they have more to say.
I wouldn't put it past him. Oh, damn it. Not these two.
Walking straight towards the Spartans are 2 other recruits for the Headhunters.
Yo, Knight. I heard your sim scores are lower than a grunt's IQ.
Very funny, Miles.
I'm serious. Alan was furious walking past the showers. Now, aside from you two, nothing but praise for our team.
He gave us pointers, Miles.
He being modest, Pierce. Make sure to aim for center mass. The sergeant was struggling to find ways to correct you.
I got 50 ways to correct you right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Number 1, that helmet needs to be resized. Clearly squeezing your last brain cell.
Lock it down, both of you. The time for rivalries are in the Sims.
Ain't gonna be no more Sims for our squad. Just got out of a meeting. They're sending us into the field ops.
No way. Audrey, is this true?
It's true. FleetCom wants to see if this project is worth it.
When we left, Alan was sweating. Probably gonna cut you two from the program now that I think about it.
Real classy, Simpson.
Just saying. Catch you later. Or maybe not.
Miles starts to walk away. Audrey follows
Indignantly.
Indignantly.
Yeah.
Miles. Sorry about that. I'm sure it's nothing. Good luck.
Both Spartans leave. Page and Paxton are left standing in the middle of the road.
Well, that was a vote of confidence.
I hate that guy. What does he think this is? High school? Hey, you never told me. What was your high school like? Knowing you were king of the chess club.
I never went to high school. Mormon and stuff.
Okay, weirdo. Come on. If we're getting discharged, I'd rather not be late for it.
Scene ends. Wow, there's some really funny moments in that scene.
Yeah.
I loved it. Big grin on my face. It's great. And by the way, right, Paxton and Page, you've got the chemistry, both of you, down to a T. The chemistry's great.
Yay. Yeah, I'm having fun.
I'm sure Tempest will agree with the chemistry there. If Tempest is still
If he was here.
Hello? Test.
Hey.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi, I'm here. I'm just in the background.
Just making
Just
sure the
watching.
director's still in his call.
I'm almost positive that one of the lines Kareem said needs to be fixed. Because I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't write that. But I'll have to look at it. But everything else was perfect. Everything was perfect. You rode with it. You rode with it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like almost positive I didn't write that, but it's okay.
Google Docs AI are rewriting your script for you.
It was probably spell check and it messed up something.
Okay. Any other notes?
No, oh yeah, no, you did great. I feel really good about this. Like one,
You did.
line?
You did such a good job as Miles that you actually had me rolling my eyes. I was like, oh Jesus.
It's okay.
Nice.
Miles' character arc is gonna be real good. All right, he has a lot to do in 5 and 6. I'm gonna enjoy this.
For some reason, I just think Iceman from Top Gun.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
That's a good one.
To be honest, can I just quickly say, Lord Ream, your voice, I think you will be the next Jeff Stizer. I think you're going to be the next Halo announcer, because your voice is like butter for that shit, man.
Oh, thank you.
You have a really natural, a real natural cadence of and power about your voice, which I think, could be used for a lot of announcing kind of roles. Like, it really stands out from the crowd.
Can you give us a quick killing spree?
Come on.
Killing spree.
Da, da, da.
You know what, right? There you go. I told you. Next Halo announcer. My vote's on you, mate. Right.
Okay, wait. Let me double check and see if there's anybody that needs to be replaced.
This is when he comes out and tells us, yeah, you're all getting replaced.
Oh,
Our team
okay.
waiting in a different lobby, just ready to come in.
I think
turns out we only needed 4 different voice actors. We're just gonna have them play all the characters.
Well, yeah. You just play every character. Okay, I think Alan just needs to be done again, and then that's it. Everything else should be good with Nix, Paige, Paxton, and Alan. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now.
Brilliant. Scene 3. Interior UNSC Atrium. Afternoon. UNSC Watchtower, January 24th, 2557. Scene opens up to reveal a large monitor. Christine Nix is on the monitor. Her face is obscured. Paige and Paxton walk in and stand next to Sergeant Allen.
Spartans, it's good to finally meet you. I am Vice Admiral Christine Nix.
You're glad to meet us, but not in person?
I never said anything about being happy to see you now, did I?
There is a brief, stifled silence.
On any note, I am afraid I'm too busy to meet you all in person. Oni is tracking insurrectionists' activities throughout the system, and I am needed elsewhere.
What would you have us do, ma'am?
You listen to Alan. He'll assign missions and run the operations. But a bit of sage advice, if you'll allow me.
The Spartans nod their heads in affirmation.
This program is running on a wing and a prayer. FleetCom wants to see results. So far, the main batch of Spartan 4s are doing their jobs well enough. It's up to you first-generation headhunters to prove this program is worth the money and manpower. So far, you are a disappointment.
Ma'am, I don't think that's a fair assessment.
Don't continue to disappoint. Am I clear?
Of course, Admiral.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. The Sergeant Major can take it from here. Oh, and before I forget, Oni has seen fit to bestow upon us several AI. The Patch AI has been assigned to your binary squad.
An AI? Those are hard to come by these days.
Yes, Patch, if you don't mind.
There is brief silence.
Patch, we are waiting.
With a whoosh, the Patch AI blinks into existence.
Sorry. I was just caught up enjoying my last few seconds of not being here.
Who unplugged you early?
Yes. I'll be off.
Well, hello, boring people. I am the Patch AI, which stands for Personalized Access to Combating Hostiles, or something or other. I'm open to other acronyms. The one I came up with is horrid.
This AI was commissioned last year. He is a patchwork of different infiltrations of threat assessment, subroutines, thus the Patch AI.
No wonder you're so grumpy. You're dumber than a dumb AI.
How dare you? Dumb is a misnomer. Just because I don't think myself to death doesn't mean I don't have personality.
All right. I was just joking. Someone woke up on the wrong side of the circuit board.
I'd rather not piss this thing off, especially if it's going to be inside of our heads.
Moving on from that, Patch has been designed to run your equipment from field test and help you get out of jams.
It's the least I could do. You definitely don't need help getting into jams.
This is going to be a nightmare, isn't it?
Oh, I do hope so. Now, if we're done establishing banter, let's move on. Headhunters are frontline fighters primarily utilized in assassination, data retrieval, and sabotage. As such, you need equipment to keep you alive, and since I have no hands, the best way for me to help is to run your equipment.
The hologram shifts, displaying 5 nodes with equipment attached.
First up is the thruster pack.
As Patch is explaining each equipment, there is a montage as both Headhunter teams use them in the field.
Thruster packs boost you vertically and can enhance your agility during a firefight. Very handy in a pinch.
Montage Page and Paxton are activating their thruster packs as they fight off enemies in a jungle location.
The 4th generation active camo is designed to conceal objects from visual detection. It's been adapted from the Sangheili to cloak Spartans more effectively. Given how clumsy the two of you are, this could be very useful.
Montage. Audrey activates the active camo and sneaks into a lab, while Miles watches the exchange through a telescope. Paxton uses the active camo to steal a data pack right under a guard's nose.
You're already familiar with the drop shield wall. Not as robust as the bubble shield, as you boots like to say, but it'll do the job effectively enough. And this time, you can shoot through it.
Montage. Miles uses the drop shield wall and is able to avoid getting killed by Covenant weaponry.
The threat sensor is a tactical piece of equipment. Emphasis on tactics. Use it to detect your enemies and flush them out of hiding. There are some more features, but I'll leave those up to you to discover.
Montage. Paige is using her sniper rifle and looks at the side of a building. Using the threat sensor, she is able to tag the building and see through the walls and locate the hostiles.
The last bit of equipment is extremely useful and still in the testing phase, so I'd be careful if I were you. Project Magnus started in 2549. The grapple shot fires a grappling hook, allowing for easier traversal of environments. Extremely useful and extremely fun.
Montage. Quick cuts of montage of all the Spartans using the device to pull things towards them, fly up walls, grapple enemies, and shoot into vehicles. Scene shifts to real time. Pat reappears and looks at the 2 Spartans.
There is some more equipment in development, but the last I'll give you is the Overshield. It temporarily overcharges the entire Mjolnir armor, giving you access to extreme strength and durability. For a short time, you are virtually unkillable.
Sounds great.
I would refrain from using it. Prolonged use will kill you. Even with your augmentations, the human heart isn't able to handle such strenuous activity. It is extremely dangerous.
Show us.
I live to serve. It also was in my queue, so I'm obligated to share it.
Sounds like a blast. When do we start?
Your first slate of missions start tomorrow at 0600 hours. Get some rest, Spartans. Good hunting.
Episode ends. Wow, you guys, the talent in this voice chat room right now. Fucking hell. That's all I can say.
Patch. It reminds me. I was getting things back to what is it? The remote in Halo 1 when you're going through the whole with the hive.
The monitor.
Yeah, the monitor. Yes.
It's like a combination of 343 Guilty Spark and Wheatley from fucking Portal. It's great.
I love that.
Nice.
So I take it you liked it?
Let's wait on the sign off from the director because I loved it, but
Cool.
I
Loved
ain't
it
the
too.
guy making the main show.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so good. It feels nice to know that the words that I'm writing sound coherent when voiced by people. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's good to see a project get there. And again, I'm hoping to get this out by January. This game is really hard to work with, so I have to wait for the developers
Yeah.
to get everything together. But I'm really glad that all y'all have been able to came. Daniel, I know you don't show up until episode 3, but I think we have time.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just figured I'd sit in. It's the chill and hangout, so I figured I'd be the chill and hangout part of this.
Yeah. Declan's really good. Think about bringing him back for some flashbacks because I like what you did because he turned his lines in a little early. Trying to think.
And also blew out my mic a little bit recording those lines there.
You blew out your mic. Crazy. But yeah, this is how this is Shinemaker's brought to life through all of y'all. Oof, yeah, it was really good. And Jesse, thank you for narrating. You have
that's fine.
way better narration skills than I could do right now. Right. Oh shoot, just an hour too. That's crazy. We did it.
Yeah.
That was good.
Just to quote Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yeah, it's all coming together.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get 5 through 7 to y'all here out shortly, and I think the first 4 are due September or something.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
It's like the 10th.
At some point, I need to record
9th.
things, probably tomorrow.
At some point, yeah. And then if y'all want to do, what's the word I'm looking for? In-person recordings, I guess, for lack of a better term. I could
live recording sessions.
Yeah, live recording. Y'all can do that, but if y'all feel more comfortable doing, because then I can be like, hey, I want this take without having to go back and forth. But that's up to y'all. However y'all want to do it. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Any questions for me? Anything that y'all want me to add later? We can talk about.
Yeah, Tempest, if you want to send me, I guess, the correction for whatever line that was here.
Yeah. I can't believe. I don't know what happened. I think Griselda put something in there. It wasn't supposed to be, but I'll get that fixed.
Okay.
And I'll send that over. But yes, this has been very awesome, very good.
All right. Are we doing this again? Or sorry, I mean we can talk about it on Discord, but gotta close out now.
Okay. Bye, Cream. I mean, if y'all want to do it again,
fuck
we
yeah.
can. Yeah.
What are we doing again?
This was fun.
I think they want to do the other 3s.
What?
Let's see. I'm gonna have to get Mal and Thane in here though. I'll have to wrangle them to figure out because they're the villains, and I haven't even gotten to the villains yet. But if
Thank you guys. Thank you everybody.
Bye.
On Discord.
Yeah, I'll be listening out for you in Halo next week.
Yeah.
Don't work too hard, buddy.
Yet
I missed it.
I've yet to get those. And Giggly is really good as Malcolm.